Hi guys, welcome to our channel. This time we're going to present top 5 best anime about NEET. But before that, don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. Well, NEET itself stands for Not in Education, Employment or Training. In other words, you could say that NEET is a term for people who only stay at home and do not have a job at all or are unemployed. In this list, we will see top or best anime that depicts the life of a NEET, or best anime that has a NEET character in it. And here is the list. Number 5 is Kamisama no Memochou. Kamisama no Memochou is an anime adaptation from light novel with the same name made by Hikaru Suki and Mel Kishida. This anime aired from July 2011 to September 2011, with a total had 12 episodes. Kamisama no Memochou tells a story about Narume Fujishima, who seems like a normal high school student at first glance, but in reality he's a pessimistic outsider. Due to his father's work, he had to constantly transfer schools, and thus he has never managed to become a part of society. When he's forced to join the gardening club by his cheerful classmate Ayaka Shinozaki, Narume encounters the genius hacker Alice, who lives in isolation above Hanamaru, the ramen shop where Ayaka works part-time. He then discovers that Alice is running a special private detective agency, and that all her professional associates refer to themselves as NEETs, not in education, employment or training. Joining the NEET detective agency due to his personal connection with a criminal case, Narume finds himself entangled in a world of dangerous investigations conducted by the ill-assorted group of detectives, all the while trying to track down the crime syndicate which seems to have mysterious ties to Alice. Kamisama no Memochou presents a detective-themed anime that is quite interesting and entertaining, with a concept that's quite unique because in this anime, the detective team members that exist are mostly a collection of people who originally were NEET and hikikomori. In this anime, we will see various cases that are bold, diverse, and dangerous to be solved by Alice and Narume as the two main characters, making the story presented feels interesting to follow. The visuals presented in this anime are pretty good even though it seems simple, but the background in this anime looks pretty detailed. And also the character designs presented, especially Alice's character, are able to look so cute and moe. Overall, if you like detective-themed anime that is quite unique with a fun story to follow in each episode, then this anime is suitable for you. Number 4 is Net-juu no Susume. Net-juu no Susume is an anime adaptation from manga made by Rin Kakuyu. This anime aired from October 2017 to December 2017, with a total had 10 episodes. Net-juu no Susume tells a story about Moriko Morioka, a 30-year-old woman who is unemployed. After quitting her long-standing job of over 11 years, Moriko quickly turns to online games to pass her now plentiful free time, reinventing herself as the handsome and dashing male hero Hayashi in the MMO Susume. With the pesky societal obligations of the real world out of the way, she blissfully dives headfirst into the realm of the game, where she promptly meets the kind and adorable healer Lily. Befriending each other almost instantly, the two become inseparable just as Moriko herself becomes more and more engrossed in her new life as Hayashi. Eventually, Moriko adopts the reclusive lifestyle in its entirety, venturing out from the safety of her apartment only when absolutely necessary. Meanwhile, unbeknownst to Moriko, a tiny 28-year-old corporate worker named Yuta Sakurai has also looked on the fruit seller from the other side of town. Coincidentally bumping into each other at the convenience store one night, both write off their meeting as no more than just another awkward encounter with a stranger. However, fate has more in store for them than they think. Net-juu no Susume presents a romance comedy anime with NEET character in it. But the unique thing about this anime is because the NEET character in this anime is a mature woman. In this anime, we will see the struggle of Moriko Morioka, who is unemployed and always playing game of then losing a job. We'll see a lot of funny comedy moments, and sometimes there's also a cute and romantic moment that happens in this anime. The theme of the online game world that was presented was so detailed, starting from the problem of gacha, friendship in the game world, and the identity of the gamers. Each character is really well written and feels realistic, making this anime feel more interesting. The visuals of this anime are also pretty good, but character designs are made simple, Overall, this anime with a theme about NEET is very enjoyable to watch, especially for you who is a gamer, because the story that's delivered feels relatable, and this anime is also interesting to watch for those of you who are looking for anime with romance comedy in it. Number 3 is Osomatsu-san. Osomatsu-san is an original anime made by Studio Pierrot and directed by Yoichi Fujita. This anime itself is a sequel from Osomatsu-kun anime that aired in 1988. The first season of this anime aired from October 2015 to March 2016, and second season aired from October 2017 to March 2018, with each season had total 25 episodes. Also, Matsu-san tells story about the daily life of 6 identical siblings of Matsuno family, with self-centered leader Osomatsu, manly Karamatsu, voice of reason Choromatsu, cynical Ichimatsu, hyperactive Yoshimatsu, and lovable Todomatsu. Despite each one of them being over the age of 20, they are incredibly lazy and have absolutely no motivation to get a job, choosing to live as needs instead. In the rare occurrence that they try to look for employment and are somehow able to land an interview, their unique personalities generally lead to their swift rejection. From trying to pick up girlfriends to finding the perfect job, the daily activities of the Matsuno brothers are never dull as they go on all sorts of crazy and often downright bizarre adventures. Though they desperately search for a way to improve their social standing, it won't be possible if they can't survive the various challenges that come with being sex sublets. Also, Matsu-san presents a comedy anime about 6 brothers that all of them are NEET. In each episode, we will see a lot of silly and funny comedy moments from the 6 Matsuno brothers that always happen. But that is how they gonna make us laugh out loud. The characters in this anime itself have unique and different personalities, but because the chemistry between the characters feels so good, it makes the interactions occurring between them will always present a variety of comedy moments that feels fun to watch. The visuals presented look simple, with character designs trying to keep up with the old series, but it actually makes the nuances in the anime can be felt more. Overall, if you like comedy anime with NEET that's funny and entertaining, then this anime is suitable for you to watch. Number 2 is No Game No Life. No Game No Life is an anime adaptation from light novel with the same name made by Yu Kamiya. The anime aired from April 2014 to June 2014, with a total had 12 episodes. There is also a movie that premiered in July 2017. No Game No Life tells story about Sora and Shiro, a shock-innate siblings, and the online gamer duo behind the legendary username Blank. They view the real world as just another loosey game. However, email challenging them to a chess match changes everything. The brother and sister are plunged into an otherworldly realm where they meet Tat, the god of games. The mysterious god welcomes Sora and Shiro to this world, a world where all forms of conflict, from petty squabbles to the fate of whole countries, are settled not through war, but by way of high-stake games. The system works thanks to a fundamental rule wherein each party must wager something they deem to be of equal value to the other party's wager. In this strange land where the fair idea of humanity is reduced to child's play, the indifferent genus gamer duo of Sora and Shiro have finally found a real reason to keep playing games, to unite the 16 races of this board, defeat that, and become the ghost of this new gaming is everything world. No Game No Life presents an Isekai anime with NEET characters that's really entertaining and enjoyable to watch. In the anime, we will see the adventures and struggles of Shiro and Sora defeating every race in the other world by winning various games. We will see how Shiro and Sora won every game by using various unique and unexpected tactics. In the anime, we will also see a variety of comedy elements that exist due to the behavior and jokes of the characters who are silly and entertaining. The visuals presented in the anime look good, with backgrounds and artwork drawn in detail, then a colorful color selection, and attractive character designs. Overall, if you like Isekai anime with NEET character in it, then this anime is suitable for you to watch. Number 1 is NHK ni Youkoso. NHK ni Youkoso is an anime adaptation from novel with the same name made by Tatsuhiko Takimoto and Yoshitoshi Abe. The anime aired from July 2006 to December 2006, with a total had 24 episodes. NHK Youkoso tells story about Tetsuhiro Sato, a 22-year-old college dropout who has been a hikikomori for almost 4 years now. In his isolation, he has come to believe in many obscure conspiracy theories, but there is one in particular which he holds unshakable faith in. The theory that the evil conspirator behind his shut-in status is the Nihon Hikikomori Kyokai, or NHK, an evil and secret organization dedicated to fostering the spread of hikikomori culture. NHK Youkoso presents an anime about NEET that has a fairly realistic story even though it's delivered with comedical elements. With a story that truly depicts Sato's life as a NEET that turns out to be quite complex, along with interesting conflicts that must involve him with various characters in this anime. All of these things can be delivered brilliantly and entertaining by this anime. With funny and entertaining comedy element, drama that feels emotional, and realistic romance, making this anime one of the NEET-themed anime that you must watch. In terms of characterizations, the characters have a unique personality and background, so that makes the story and conflict presented interesting. From a visual perspective, the animation presented looks good, the background art also looks detailed, and the art style and character design that's delivered matches the theme of the story presented by the anime. Overall, if you're looking for an anime about NEET that has a very good and interesting story, then this anime is suitable for you to watch. That's top 5 best anime about NEET that we can present this time. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching and see you next time, guys!